You have been gaslighted by influencers, by these videos online, that there has been this one manipulation technique that is wrong and it is a complete red flag. And in today's video, I will tell you the honest truth, where you can actually see how this one thing is, on the other hand, a massive green flag and something that you should be constantly finding out in your relationships. And if you don't know me, my name is Martin and I've been studying charisma and communication skills for 4 years straight. Here is the problem. If we are looking at these videos, top 5 manipulation techniques, how do you defend yourself against narcissists? These videos are great. They help us to think and how to defend against them. But here's the big but, the big nail in the coffin. If we are looking at these videos and we don't use any critical thinking and we just go, oh yeah, that's true, we get destroyed. That's why, in my 4 years of studying charisma and communication skills, I was thinking, is this actually like they said it is? Because when you learn the rules, now you can actually break them. And now you can actually invent your own rules. That's what I did here, and it helped me incredibly well. And you might be now like, what is the manipulation technique this guy is talking about? It is the FBI agent technique. That's how I call it. Have you ever been with someone and this someone was constantly checking your phone? If you are following new people, if you are texting with some new girls, if you are started to following some new girls, might for some people be an incredible red flag. But for me, it is one of the biggest green flags that any woman on earth can have. And let me exactly tell you why. When someone is going through your followers on Instagram, through your messages on Instagram, what does that show you? That shows you that this person cares so much about you that they literally want you to stay safe. That is what is behind this. When I first met my ex-girlfriend, she did this. She was looking at my Instagram and she was thinking, is this guy following some other girls? And it makes sense. Because she wants to know if this guy is a hoe or not. She wants to know is this guy actually a hoe or is he just a random, very good guy? That's the green flag behind this. When someone is going into your profile and they are literally looking inside your follower count, who is following you, who you are following, this is an incredibly powerful thing that someone can do. Because it shows how much they care about you. And if anyone, any influencer says that this is a red flag, I will smack them, dude. I will smack their ass off this platform. Because they are not on your side. And I'm telling you, I've been in a relationship where my girl did this to me. And it was an incredible relationship. Incredible. So don't fall for these lies. Never. Yes, manipulation techniques like gaslighting and guilt tripping, horrible. 100%, we can all agree on that. But this FBI agent, we can call it a little bit of an isolation. Because they're isolating us of other girls. But how is that bad? If you are committed to this person, if you are loyal to this person, you don't want to have any other girls in your DMs. You should not be following any other girls. And I'm gonna say something that is gonna make a lot of enemies in this video. If I get a girlfriend, I want her to take my phone and block every single girl that I have in my contacts list. I don't give a shit. That's what I want. That is true devotion. That is true care and kindness towards the other person. That is the thing that is most important. And people might say, oh, that is toxic. Why is that person isolated? That has to be a huge red flag because of trust issues. In my relationship, we never had trust issues. Never. We believed in each other. But because she was so caring, she just removed all of them. It's like you wanting to put down, let's say, 10 pounds. But you constantly keep in front of yourself a chocolate bar. What? Are you insane? Of course you're gonna fail. Of course you're gonna mess up your diet. Because you are constantly and constantly having this chocolate bar dangling before your eyes like a donkey. Of course. And that is how you're gonna cheat on your girlfriend. Because you're gonna have all of these girls in your DMs and all of them are gonna be messaging with you, and suddenly one girl will get a little bit flirtatious and suddenly everything will fall apart. I've once heard this story of this one guy. He was working inside his building and he was so devoted to his wife. He loved her so much. He was so loyal to her that all of the colleague females, they started to approach him and they just were to give him papers. Nothing crazy. But this guy, get this character, he never took any papers from them. He literally told them, if you want to give me papers, give them to my colleague and my colleague will give it to me. What a loyal, amazing, kind person. Absolute devotion. Unbelievable person. That's who I want to be. That's who I want you to be. Because that is true kindness. Do you think it is kind for you to have 5 girls in your DMs? Oh, I'm just gonna text with this one. She's just a friend. No. Horrible. You are playing with fire and you're gonna get burned. Burned so hard that you will lose that relationship. So that is the thing that you need to be the most careful about. That one green flag where she will literally go through your contacts, where she will stalk you, literally stalk you and see who you have in your DMs. And tell me, if you are so scared of giving her your phone and your Instagram and you are so scared of her going through your follower count, what are you so afraid of? What are you so afraid of? Are you scared that she's gonna find 10 gigabytes of some adult content? Are you afraid that she's gonna find messages with your ex? Good. Because that's what she needs to find so you can become a better person. That's what needs to happen. I gave my girl every single day my phone. Because that's I trusted her. So trust issues is not when she goes through your phone. Trust issues are when you will not give her your phone. That's what you need to understand. Trust issues are not when she wants to take care of you and get rid of these bad people, these bad women. Trust issues are when you will not let her do that. Those are trust issues. So the next time that you will see someone literally displaying this behavior of so much care, let them do it. Let them help you. Let them help you get rid of this sinful acts of you being next to all of the other girls. That is not serving you. That is never serving you. And actually, don't make this one-sided. Give her also the kindness back. If she'll be texting with some guy, block that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Block him. Remove him. I don't give a shit. If she gives you that treatment of kindness, that she saves you from other lustful women, that you should do the same thing for her. Always. That is how kindness and loyalty is formed. Not through thinking that, that is isolation, the manipulation technique, and I am not using any critical thinking here. No. That is one of the beautiful, most amazing displays of kindness that anyone can do. So the end of this video, I want a girl who will block every single girl on my Instagram. I fucking would love that. I want a girl who will isolate me from every single hoe and bitch on the earth. That is what needs to happen for the true loyalty to come into place. And if you also want to become the most charismatic version of yourself and learn all of the social mastery skills that I have told my clients and I have told myself throughout 4 years of studying charisma and communication skills, then just click the first link in the description. This is my private community right here. We're just on $9 per month. So if you want to, make me happy and buy me a kebab, then I will be extremely happy. You get access to a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and social skills, and you get access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert. If you are interested, click the first link in the description. I will see you right there. And if you want to be so charismatic that people are literally going to be asking for your Instagram, then just click this video right here. Live a happy life.